Rio de Janeiro in the shadow of Christ.
The Christ the Redeemer statue in Brazil is one of the most prominent symbols of the city of Rio de Janeiro and even the country of Brazil. This statue, built between 1922 and 1931, stands at 38 meters tall, making it the largest religious statue and the fifth tallest statue in the world. Located on Mount Corcovado, this large work of art is constructed in a modern style and is a symbol of Christianity and Brazilian culture. This statue weighs 635 tons and is situated on the 700-meter peak of Mount Corcovado in Tijuca National Park, overlooking the city of Rio de Janeiro. It is the largest Art Deco-style statue in the world. The Christ the Redeemer statue is a symbol of Christianity worldwide, as well as a cultural icon of Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, and has been chosen as one of the new 7 wonders of the world. The Christ the Redeemer statue is recognized as a major tourist destination in the city of Rio de Janeiro, with approximately 2 million visitors from around the world visiting this statue every year. The design of the Christ statue in Brazil was done by Paul Landowski. Landowski, the most famous French sculptor in the Art Deco style, found a way to create unparalleled works of art in his life. In 19, Landowski achieved great success with the creation of the David statue. Throughout his artistic career, he designed almost 35 sculptures and 12 architectural structures that are still noteworthy. Some of his famous works include the sculptures Phantom and Saint Genevieve. In addition, in 1928, Landowski also won the gold medal of the Art Olympics. However, his most famous work is undoubtedly the Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro, which brought him worldwide fame. This statue is recognized as a major tourist destination in the city of Rio de Janeiro, with approximately 2 million visitors from around the world visiting this statue every year. After the design, the construction of the Christ statue in Brazil began in 1922. Initially, the face of the statue was made by George Leonida, a famous Romanian sculptor. However, due to the cross-shaped design of the statue, it was decided to replace the concrete with steel. Due to the extensive dimensions of this statue, all the necessary materials and resources were transported up the mountain by a cogwheel train. At first, the workers used tall wooden beams as scaffolding and had to be very careful and attentive to place the beams in the right positions to avoid accidents. The smaller parts of the statue were produced in Sweden and then transported to the mountain of Rio. Due to the height of the statue, thousands of tall scaffolding beams were used to connect these parts. The construction of the statue took 9 years, and over $250,000 was spent to complete it. This statue, known as Christ the Redeemer, has been one of the most beautiful landmarks in Brazil for half a century. With an approximate height of 38 meters, this grand statue is considered the largest Christian statue in the world and a major attraction for millions of tourists. The statue of Christ the Redeemer is a symbol of the unparalleled talent and creativity of humans in the field of art and architecture, and an outstanding example of human endeavor in creating great works. With the end of this video, hearts soar with wonder and admiration towards the statue of Christ. This extraordinary work of art, with its grandeur and beauty, reminds us that love and faith know no boundaries. It symbolizes the power and greatness of God in relation to humanity and gives us hope that with effort and perseverance, we can achieve our great goals. Let's fill ourselves with light and love by looking at this statue and come closer to unity and peace in a world full of differences. The Arban pilgrimage towards the city of Karbala is a spiritual journey full of deep emotions that millions of pilgrims from around the world participate in every year. Therefore, this journey is not like other trips and is very different.